Morning YouTube, this is Chuck Generals with C&S Mining and Manufacturing in Arizona. I'm going to show you how to build a adjustable motor stand that will fit a Keen motor plate. It's designed for that, but it will work on any other motor plate for dredge motors or high bankers. So give me a minute here and I'll show you why we want to do this. So we're going to build this motor stand because I've seen guys out there that have their motor sitting on a piece of plywood or propped up with a few rocks underneath it. I've seen them sitting on inner tubes, and that's just not good. This is an expensive piece of equipment. If it's going to roll over, it can fall in the water and just destroy it. So we've got this adjustable stand that I build. I've built many of them, sent them all over the country. But you can set it on just about anything. Here's a 4x4. And if you're in a situation where the creek is on you're on a bank or something on the creek, here it is. My 4x4 is too short, but you can adjust it this way. You can adjust it any way you want. There's 12 inches of adjustment in these legs. So let me show you how it's built, and I'll be back to you. Okay, here's your materials. This is 1-inch square tube. It's 083 wall. It's seamed, but it won't matter. This is 3/4 inch for the legs. This is the crossbar. It's 065 wall. These are what the legs slide through. When it's put together, they'll slide through here and tighten. This is again 1-inch square tube 083. These are the T handles that'll go to tighten and loosen the legs inside these that are welded to these. So by what I said, you know that you're either going to be able or have to be able to weld fairly good, or have someone that can weld for you. I build these, but they're pretty pricey because it's heavy-duty material. It's not going to fall over. It's not going to fall apart, and it's totally adjustable. You got 12 inches on one end to 0 on the other end, or 12 inches on both to get them up out of water. However you want to do it. But they run probably about $60, $65 after it's done with all the welding and everything. So I'm not going to bore you. I've already cut all this stuff and it's ready to start welding. So I'll do a piece, then I'll do a video, and then shut it off so you're not bored by all the sparks and welding things. Thank you. Okay, this is the first step. I took a step drill and drilled through these leg adjusters. They're 5/16 hole. It'll be a 5-inch threaded hole. As you can see, I'm going to weld 5/16 nuts on each one of these, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I got the legs, leg adjusters, the nuts welded to them and cleaned up, so they're ready to go. The next step is taking the 5/16 rod and welding the threaded bolts to them. I'll take the heads off, and again, no sense showing you all this trivial stuff. When it's done, I'll show you. Okay, got the leg adjusters all done. Just welded the bolt to it. They come out pretty good. They look good. They're turn good. You're not going to break them. All right, on to the next one. Okay, I just welded the leg adjusters on the crossbars. You can see where the nut goes and where the handles will go. They're still hot, so I'm just going to let them lay. I'll be back with the legs in just a second. Okay guys, here's the legs. What I do is I weld a washer on the bottom of the legs and put a 5/16 hole in the bottom for drainage. You don't want these legs to fill up with water, then sit there and rust when you set it, into storage. So these washers are just tacked on all 4 sides and have the hole in the bottom so they drain. So we're going to put this together now, and then I'll put a plate on it so you can see exactly how this is going to go together, and I'll drill a few holes and then we'll be done. So there's one set. That's how easy they go together. It's not like you're building a piano, and a little bit of welding. I weld, but I'm by no means a welder. But now, if you have a wire machine, this is really easy to do, and it's really strong. You know, it'll, like I said, it'll take any motor, but this one's designed for the Keen motor plate, which we're going to hook on now, or at least mark it so we can. So that's how easy they go together, and give me a minute and I'll have it put together for you. Okay, this is what it looks like with the Keen motor plate mounted, well, it's not mounted on, it's just laying on there for measurement. I'm going to mark these, and then I'll drill it and put the bolts in so you can see what it looks like. I use 5/16 through the plate and through the crossbar, and then I use nylock nuts on the other side of it. Okay guys, here it is, all finished. It's bolted to the motor plate. I'm not going to leave it on here. This isn't the plate that goes to the club for the road runners. But that's it, about 2.5 hours, and all it lacks now is paint, and it's done. A little bit of basic welding, and you could have a really nice motor plate, and you can just drill the holes into this cross piece anywhere you like to adapt to a different motor plate. So there it is. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.